Good morning, good evening, and good night, everybody. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and welcome to another video on my channel. And today we're not gonna be talking about drugs or special people. Yeah, he's a special people. He's not scientific and all this stuff. He's a truly NBA legend, Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson is known as the answer, AI, Iverson, or other names, but he is a true NBA legend, and I'm gonna talk about his story of life, his awards, how he became this NBA legend that he is. He changed the whole game of NBA. And so let's begin with the beginning, right? Okay. So Allen Iverson was born in June 7th of 1975, and nowadays I think he's 44. I'm not good at math, don't judge me. And he was born in Hampton, Virginia, in the United States, of course. And he was born when his mom was 15, so she was just 15 when she had him, and he didn't have any father. He had his mom had a boyfriend, but his real father was gone. Like, he didn't meet him in a while, so he kind of grew up without a father. He had a stepfather, but he didn't consider him as a father. And he was born in Hampton, Virginia again, and this was a very poor neighbor when he grew up. And I watched his documentary on Netflix. I hope you guys watch it. It's very good. And he said that when he was very young, about 10 years or 8 years ago, like when he was 10 or 8, he saw many kids of his age or younger or a little bit older offering drugs for him, like, do you want to sniff this cocaine? Do you want to smoke my weed? But he never went for that. And on his documentary, something very interesting about it is that a friend of him used to say that he was like a teacher. So when a little kid said he used to go to this drug life, he used to try to take them off to the drugs life and put them on sports. He knew that there was something on sports that they could be big on sports. So he was like a teacher. He was very good at teaching sports or anything to anybody. So he was like a father for the neighborhood kids. Well, he had a good mind. So he grew up in Hampton, and he attended to the Bethel High School, in which he played football in many positions of football, and he played basketball. Of course, he's a basketball player now. And on his sports life, his coach was like a father for him, because he was always practicing, always on the sports stuff, on the field, on the court. So he was always with his coach. So he knew he could have a brilliant or basketball career or a brilliant NFL career. But of course, he opted for the basketball career, was the one who was more apted to it. So after he finished his high school, he got arrested. And they thought his career was gonna be end there. He got arrested. He was going to get arrested for 10 years. But they reduced his arrestment for just 4 months. So he spent just 4 months on the jail. And inside the jail, he said that he never gave up. He continued working out and trying to play some basketball in the jail. So he never gave up of his dreams. That's awesome. So he got arrested because he got in a fight. But he really didn't get in a fight, because they were bowling on the bowling station there, and he made some friends. So a group of white people came in next to his station, and then the fight started. So, and he says, why me, Allen Iverson, everybody knows me, why I am going to throw a chair on a white girl? That makes no sense. And they didn't have proofs against him, but in those days, in that place, Virginia, people were kind of racist, so the court tried to get him arrested, but at the end, he just spent 4 months there. And as soon as he got out of jail, the first thing that he did was buy new clothes, of course. You gotta have fresh clothes there. So yeah, he got in the mall, got new fresh clothes, and he got back to the courts. And then after that, he got drafted by a university. He got drafted by the University of Georgetown on Virginia. And he attended to the university. He passed just 2 years in the college. In the first year of college, he took the team to the finals, losing for UNC. It's University of North Carolina. For you guys know what is University of North Carolina, simply Michael Jordan played on UNC, so it was not a small team. And Georgetown like was get out of no from nowhere. Georgetown was not a big team, but when he went there, his first year, the rookie of the year, he brought them to the finals, which was amazing. And they lost in the finals, but come on, they made the finals. And of course, this was the third time he got wronged. Allen Iverson is the wronged player on the NBA on history because he did like such great things, but he never got recognized for it, you know. So the first thing I think was being born on this poor neighborhood without a father. This is be wrong for everybody, and so this was the first time he got wronged. The second time was being arrested. That was not cool for him. He got arrested like, and it was a false alarm. Like he was not guilty. And third thing was that he lost in the finals of his first rookie year, and he was a country athlete. He was a big athlete on the country. Everybody knew him, you know. So in his second year on the college, he took the team to the finals again, but they lost to, I forgot the name of the team's complicated name. They lost to the Mississippi College University, the Mississippi State University. And yeah, he got really mad with that, but he knew he was gonna go to NBA either way, so he got happy, you know. And he got drafted. Sorry guys, sorry about that. So he got drafted in 1996 at the same time as Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant was drafted in the same year as him, and he was the first pick. He was the fun fact, he broke the record. He was the shortest player that got in the first pick, and that was interesting. He got the first pick, and he was like competing with Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant was the third pick, and so he was the rookie of the year. As soon as he got in the NBA, he broke like a bunch of records, and he was just amazing. He was like a rocket. They told him like he was a really problem for the defense, and people struggling on guarding him. And I'm gonna talk about some awards that he won. So he won the Basketball Hall of Fame in 2016, NBA Most Valuable Player in 2001, four times, leader of points of NBA, 11 times NBA All-Star. This is amazing. 11 times in NBA All-Star. 2 times NBA All-Star Game MVP. So in the All-Star Game, there's a game with the top players on the NBA league, and he was 2 times the best of the best players in 2001 and 2005. 7 times All-NBA team, 3 times leader of steals on NBA. NBA Rookie of the Year in 1997, and the first draft pick in 1996. Okay, and so this was his awards and his life on NBA. Basically, just that. Okay, so he had a total of points as more than 24,000 points on NBA. He's a little bit behind, like, yeah, he is one of the best. He's in the top 25 best high scorers in all NBA history. 24,000 points on NBA. That's a lot. That's really a lot. Retirement of NBA. He got retired in 2013 because he got divorced of his wife, and in 2010, and they're really like, you know, he got really mad with that, and he retired in 2010 because of that. He got really sad, you know, he got depressed, and he started playing for another team in Iran, I think, like in the Orient. So he really retired from the basketball life in 2013. He was kind of young for a retirement, and the reason is because he said there was no reason in playing basketball anymore. He said he wasn't having fun. He didn't have the desire of shooting ball or making a layup, getting happy with that, you know. And so he just said he was tired of basketball and he didn't want to play anymore. That's why he retired. So his personal life, he was married to, it's a kind of weird name, Tawana Turner. and they had 5 kids. 5 kids. And they divorced, as I said, in 2010 when he retired from NBA. He was a pretty amazing player. He was one of the only players who crossed over Michael Jordan twice. In the same move, he crossed over him twice. In the second one, Jordan just fell for it and he scored on Jordan. Yeah, it was pretty funny. For me, he's my idol. I love him. I try to be the same as him. He changed the whole NBA mode, like how the game's played. So for me, he's a very special player, and I like him a lot. And that was it. That was my speech about Allen Iverson. I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you guys have any questions, just just ask me the questions there, and I'm gonna be very glad to answer you. Bye bye, guys. Hope you guys have an amazing week.